Welcome back to the Stanbic Bank National Schools Championship. And before the break, we found out that our Aduku,
Determined.
They had 2, while the only all-girls team in this competition, Nakanyonyi also had 2. Tied at 2 apiece. Now we move to the next round. The next round is called Rainbow Question and Answer. Rainbow because the questions come from all over the world, anything about everything, just like the rainbow. Now, it's very simple. You each get 5 questions, alternating. Okay? Ready? Question number 1 for Aduku. At what time is it best to borrow money from the bank? A, when the bank interest rate on savings is high. B, when bank interest rate on loans is low. When the dollar is high versus the shilling. And lastly, when the dollar is low versus the shilling. When is that?
It is B, when bank interest rates on loans is low.
That is indeed the correct answer. When bank interest rates on loans is low, is the best time to borrow money from the bank. 1 point for you, Aduku. On to Nakanyonyi Girls. What is the world's hardest substance? A, waltzite boron nitride. B, diamond. C, titanium. D, reinforced steel.
B, diamond.
Diamond is not the correct answer. There's a new substance that has been found that is harder than diamond, and it's called waltzite boron nitride. So the right answer would have been A. No point for Nakanyonyi. My brother from Aduku, are we ready?
Yes.
Second question to you. Why does blood turn dark red as it flows through the body? A, it starts to clot. B, because it gets old and dirty and it flows through as it flows through the body. C, because the oxygen is replaced with carbon dioxide. And D, because the further the blood is from the heart, the darker it is.
Well, I think the answer is C. That is, the oxygen is replaced with carbon dioxide.
That is indeed the correct answer. The oxygen is replaced with carbon dioxide. 2 points from 2 questions for Aduku. Let's ask Nakanyonyi your second question. The wombat, the wallaby, the dingo, and the platypus are animals indigenous to which continent? A, Africa. B, North America. C, Australia. D, Asia.
The answer is C, Australia.
That answer is wrong. I'm kidding, it's correct. They're about to kick that stand, I could see it. Okay, so, good, now you're back in the game. We're here now, we're together. I can see you checking the scoreboard, very good. Which country isn't a G4 country? A, Japan. B, Brazil. C, China. D, Germany.
The answer is B, Brazil.
That is not the correct answer. Neither is Brazil. G4 is actually an extension of the United Nations, and they were asked to be put in purely for security reasons to be part of the Security Council. But the country that isn't a G4 country is China. With that wrong answer, if you guys can get this right, we are here now. Then it becomes proper motto. Okay? So if I ever need you to focus, it is now. Here's your question. What is the greatest challenge facing endangered species? endangered species are already endangered, but what is the one thing that's completely messing them up even more? A, hunting. B, habitat loss. C, disease. D, capture of pet trade.
B, habitat loss.
Any particular reason why you said B?
Like for endangered species, let's say a snake, it's a dangerous animal. Like you find out a snake is in around your home, in the grass, you slash it away. So they end up losing their habitat.
So it's the slashers that are the problem. These people who go around lawn mowing, those are the people.
The guys who remove their habitat are the problem. So
Aha. That's actually a very smart answer. And it is correct. It is indeed habitat loss. We had 4 apiece. Aduku.
Determined.
Determined.
Right.
Aduku. Aduku.
Determined.
Determined.
Aduku.
Fantastic. This is what's happening. We're tied at 4 points each. 1 question to go per team. In other words, any of you get this right and the other wrong, you're the winner. Both of you get it right, we go for sudden death. Both of you get it wrong, we go for sudden death. Are we ready? This is your question. Ecology comes from the Greek word meaning A, study of the house. B, natural life. C, nature study. D, study of the world.
Well, I think the answer is C, nature study.
Nature study is the wrong answer. It is actually the study of the house. Do you know what this means? Now, you know what this means for you?
yeah,
What does it mean?
we get this one, they leave.
They leave. These chicks don't like you, man. Okay, they said if they get this one, you leave and pass there and you go. Let's see, however, if Naka can make it. Here's your do or die question. Most of the patient's visits dash to physician assistants in recent years all around the world. Let's find out the dash. A, have been made. B, made. C, will have been made. D, have made.
The answer is A, have been made.
Is that your final answer? If I gave you a chance to change, would you? All 3 of you are in agreement. Do you know what sudden death is? You know, we did it in the regional, so you know what sudden death is. It's a lot more pressure related. It's terrible. You did it. Did you get sudden death in the? It's bad. Eh? So we don't want to get there. Nakanyonyi Girls. That is the correct answer. You have made it to the semi-final and taken that girl power another step forward. Yeah. Dugu. But I hope we stay what? Say it. No, come on. We stay what? Very good. You gave the girls almost a run for their money, but at the end of the day, girl power has won. So that's the kind of intensity that the Stanbic Bank National School Championship has. You at home shouldn't miss out on the fun. Go to our social media networks, which are right in front of you. Check out the question that's there for you, and even you can be a champion right here on the Stanbic Bank National School Championship. On stage are the first two semi-finalists. And what a ride it's been to get here. Let me have a chat with these guys for a second. King's College Budo.
Yes.
Is it a shock that you are in the semi-final?
No, not at all.
You know, King's College Budo, and I know this from a couple of my Budonian friends, all you guys, all the King's College Budo people I know are, they're saying that you're in Budo, but those are guys of like 10, 20 years ago. Is it the same with you guys?
Yeah, still is.
So in your mind, the final is where you belong?
Yeah, it's ours.
Even
Definitely.
the trophy is yours?
Yes, it is.
You left school and promised them we're going back with the trophy?
Yes, we knew we would, and we will.
Nakanyonyi.
Have you heard what Budo have said?
Yeah.
Her name is Laker. This one, let me show her to you. She's there. And she said it with a lot of confidence. You, as the only female team here, all female team, what's your message to Laker?
Yeah. Of course, we are Nakanyonyi Girls. We are birds. We fly. And as we did it in the regional, we are here to fly again.
You won in the East, you're going to win the final.
Yes. Nakanyonyi.
Eh?
Nakanyonyi.
Show her, show her, show her.
Nyonyi.
Hey, Laker, are you hearing? The Stanbic Bank National Schools Championship.
Let the game begin.
Who are we? Well, let's start with who you are. Take this guy. He likes to cook, so we'd like to do our bit to keep his restaurant running. Oh, and we also had something to do with that payment. We might not give lessons on aerodynamics or complex chemical reactions, but like this man, we do everything we can to empower young minds. And while we don't have an eye for fashion, we know someone who does. She does, and her fabrics are going to Milan, and we're helping her get them there. You see, we don't stop at just banking, because you don't stop at just dreaming. Stanbic Bank, moving forward.